If you want to take a nigga out, say it with your chest. Don't be scared, be confident.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
I'm in one of those moods and it's time to have a conversation, as I've noticed that a lot of us are unable to articulate what we want. Girl, I know we are in the new day and age of digital, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all of that, but y'all don't know how to communicate. Now, we know that these individuals, men and sometimes women, but I don't talk about them because I don't date women, but people are unable to communicate what they want in a relationship or what they want in that very instant. So I want to have a conversation and rant about these individuals, mainly these niggas who can't articulate what they want. Like I said, we've had problems, we talked about communication, but I'm talking about say it with your chest. Have you ever talked to someone or dating someone or interested in someone and they're not sure what they want from you or how to ask you out or how to say they want to see you? You remember that video that went viral about the girl, asking, the little cartoon video, the girl was asking the guy, I'm in the area, do you want me to stop by? And he was like, well, you can come over if you want to. And he was unable to just be vulnerable and say, you know what, I want to see you. I don't understand what that came from or where is it oozing from, but it's time for us to understand that that shit is trash and we need to unlearn that behavior. So I had to put this PSA out because as a person who is single and I'm dating and doing whatever, some of these individuals feel like, oh, well, you might talk about me in a video if they do know I do YouTube videos. Let me just say this. If you are trash and you do trash shit while we're dating, expect to be talked about in my segments. I just can't do nothing to be honest. I'm not going to call you out, but all these situations and stuff need to be talked about, and don't feel like somebody's calling you out because you're not that girl. But I have to say this, going out and dating some men, I've noticed that they're not able to say, I want to see you. I had a situation where a person was trying to, let me know that they were in the area or they were in town or something, and this individual said, hey, I'm in Atlanta. And they sent me an Instagram message, and the Instagram message just basically said, in Atlanta driving. And I was kind of taken aback. I was like, okay, I know this individual is in Atlanta, but I don't know what they mean by it. They sent me an Instagram message saying that, what does that mean? What is he trying to tell me? So I asked them, I said, what does this mean? And they never did respond. So they ended up telling me, I'm in the area, what's up, what you doing? I was like, you didn't let me know that you were in Atlanta. Like, I don't know what that means. A generic Instagram story that you put up for everybody to see, you put up on Snapchat, you put it on Facebook. I don't know what that means, okay? Like, this ain't no PSA you putting out for everybody and I'm supposed to, take from there and say, oh, okay, he's in the area. Let me chase him. Let me find out what this girl, this ain't chasing dick. This ain't chasing dick in Atlanta, girl. I don't do that shit. I don't understand what do y'all want? So I sent him a message and I said, hey, if you wanted to see me, if you were that interested in meeting me or seeing me while you were in town, you would have articulated that. You would have said, hey, like a grown ass man, you would say, hey, I'm gonna be in Atlanta this weekend, a couple of days. I got a lot of things going on, like I'm coming for a friend's birthday party and this and that, but I wanna see you if you have time. You can even play the game to get some puss or some peen. Play the game, but some of y'all don't even know how to play the game because y'all thinking well, I'm grown. Girl, no, you're not. Grown men are able to articulate what the fuck they want, or from whatever person, they're able to articulate that and say that shit with their motherfucking chest. I don't know what type of game y'all playing or thinking we back in high school and you're trying to talk to me. Let me tell you something. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. That's how I communicate. I need to know what the tea is. If you gonna tell me that you want this in this relationship, because everything is a relationship. Now you can be in a relationship, but if you tell me, hey, I ain't worried about no relationship right now, I ain't trying to be married, I ain't trying to do none of that booed up shit, I want some ass, I want some dick on the side, and I want this and this, that, and I want cuddle sessions and this and that. Girl, lay me out and let me know what the tea is. Say that shit with your chest and tell me what you want. But don't be saying shit like that and then your ass be catching feelings and be trying to change up and put your ass in a new plan, girl. This is Geico, girl. If you want to be in this plan, you gonna have to pay a little bit more. I can't be giving you these type of services and kisses and cuddles and all this type of shit and going out on dates. If you want some peas and some ass and that's it, girl, that means all you getting is $8.99.99 Miss Netflix and some chill, maybe some popcorn, depending on how how much the EBT cards are running this week, how much a book of stamps is. That's all that matters. Like, girl, listen, ain't nobody got time to be playing with y'all men and y'all bullshit ass stuff. Like, y'all be wanting so much. You say you grown, y'all post all this shit. I'm a grown ass man. I'm fucking 30 years old. I don't have time to be playing these little bit ass 20-year-old kids fucking things, girl. I'm a grown ass man. And you don't even have to be 30 or 20 or any age to be able to articulate something with your chest and say, this is what I want. If I want to take out a guy, I'm going to say, look, if I'm interested in a guy and I'm saying, you know what, I want to meet this person, I'm going to say, hey, what you doing around 8 o'clock? I want to come scoop you up. I want to take you out on a date. Are you comfortable going somewhere in Midtown? You comfortable going somewhere out in your area? Let me know. Let's arrange something. I had somebody do me like that, and I was like, damn, did I see another person that acts like me? And I was so shook when this person did that, because I'm not used to men coming out and saying, hey, what you doing? I want to take you out on a date or that. And it doesn't matter. Well, just, you might be talking to them young girls, girl, listen, from ages 20 to 40, all of them be doing that shit. All of that shit don't matter, girl. I done had 19-year-old, 20-year-olds that had more common sense than the 32-year-old, girl. All these niggas be playing games, okay? We all making moves outside the chessboard, and it's foolish as hell, girl. You can't be playing with me, because I done did too much in my little life that I've been here to know what the tea is. So if you want to get to know somebody, you interested in taking somebody on a date, you want to do that, let them know what the tea is. Say that shit with your chest. Say, hey, I want to take you out on a date. Don't be sending no damn messages on no damn Instagram talking about some, I'm in the area, or I'm going to hit you back later on when I get some time, and then you text back 24 hours later expecting me to say, oh, you gonna stop by, let me show. Ain't nobody doing that shit with y'all ass. Ain't nobody doing this shit with y'all. Ain't nobody finna be chasing. I said, bro, I'm good. I'm good. The same thing happened with another individual I was dating and talking to, and he stood me up, and I said, you know what, shit happens, let me give him another one. And I said, I didn't speak to him for a week. I left his ass on red. Then he texted me to my son, what's up? I said, nigga, you kind of ghosted, you did some trash ass shit, what's the tea? He was like, well, I apologize for that. I said, okay, what's up? I said, so are you trying to do something today, or like, what's the tea? Like, what you hit me up for? What's the shit? Like, let's get to it. I want to see what the tea is. Nigga didn't respond, didn't end up texting me the next day. Girl, I said, you know what? It's been really cute. I find you attractive. But in 2018, I don't have time for this fuck shit, bitch. I'm out here building some shit. I don't have time to be playing with your piss poor ass and your piss poor ass behavior. So I said, you know what? It's been cool talking to you. Obviously, this is not working, so let's move on. Say that shit with your chest. If you ain't interested, you find a bitch unattractive, say that shit with your chest. Every time I say some shit, I want you to say that shit with your chest, because that's what we're gonna be telling these niggas in 2018. If you don't want to date a motherfucker, you don't want to do that shit, you want to just fucking shit, say that shit with your chest. If you want to date, you want to do that, say that shit with your goddamn chest. Don't be mumbling. I can't stand no grown ass man out here mumbling what the fuck they want. That's what y'all doing. Y'all ain't even articulating words for me to understand what the hell y'all want. So I am confusion. I'm confusion. What do y'all want? Y'all can't even communicate and say what y'all don't want. That's how trash it is. Y'all saying you don't want this, you want this. I can't hear you. Can you speak up and use real words and real terms? If me and you are supposed to be getting to know each other, you need to let me know. If I'm asking you, you know what are we doing this evening? What's going on? You need to say, well, I got something going on tonight, but I think I can make it. Say that shit with your chest. Say it. There is no reason for you to be pissing around and pooching around with words, because everybody knows exactly what they want. If you think you don't know what you want, you know what you want. You just want to be difficult. Ain't nobody taking these piss poor ass excuses. Y'all are wasting time, and I'm cutting niggas off in 2018. I don't have time for y'all ass. I don't have time. I've been giving y'all ass get out of jail free cards. I've been giving y'all this and that. I've been trying to girl all types of stuff. I don't have time for this shit. I'm cutting y'all ass off and moving on to the next. I don't have time for this shit. Some of y'all don't even have shit to even offer a nigga, to be honest.
There's a T, and oh, there's a T.
Y'all barely have conversation. You barely got a gas money to even get where you're going. You barely got enough Uber points to even get to the place that I'm at. Like, girl, you can't even get to where I'm at on my range. But I just want us to be able to articulate it. Even saying this, I'm taking it upon myself to make sure I hold myself myself accountable to make sure I say, this is what I want out of this relationship. I don't feel you like that. I don't see you as a person I'm going to be in a relationship with. I see us more of, just kicking it and spending time with, I'm going to let that shit be known, because I think we do a piss poor job of letting people know what we want out of a relationship. And sometimes when we say a relationship, some folks get automatically scared, and I think they use that as an excuse to tell myself, well, you moving too fast. No, bitch. I am looking for a relationship. It might not be this year or next year, but this is what I want. So don't be trying to deflect and say, well, you moving too fast. No, bitch. I'm letting you know that I'm not wasting my time with no fuck buddy and all this type of shit. So if that's what you want, and you know for a fact that you don't want a relationship, period, then you need to tell me that shit. But I'm letting you know that in the future, I want a relationship. It might not happen, but this is what I'm working towards. And I think some people are trying to be, oh, well, you just moving too fast. No, girl, I just know what I want. And you're not used to a nigga saying exactly what they want. You used to a nigga telling you they want some ass and dick, but when somebody else tell you that they want some extra, you moving too fast. Girl, you've already made your shit known that what you want, so you need to articulate that shit. And maybe you should have said that shit in the beginning. Y'all are playing yourselves, and you won't be playing me, because, bitch, I'm not Uno, bitch. I'm Uno out on you niggas in 2018, okay? That's what the O stand for. 2 O's upside down. I don't have time. I'm leaving y'all ass in the upside down, girl. We'll see y'all around Halloween, because since y'all like to play games. Trick or treat, bitch. I don't have time for y'all ass. Leave me the fuck alone in 2018. I'm chopping y'all ass and moving on by my business. It's no hard feelings, but I'm working on too much shit, and a lot of us are working on too much shit. This economy is trash as fuck. Bitches around here robbing Peter to pay Paul, and y'all around here robbing me of my goddamn energy, bitch. And I am relinquishing you onto the upside down. So take that bullshit somewhere else and let these niggas know. Say that shit with your chest. If you cannot articulate what you want, then move your dusty ass out the way so I can find me a grown ass man that can articulate exactly what the fuck he wants.
Get out of my face.